There was a build in Season 10, Season of the Worthy, about 15 months ago. It had some attention at the time. It was one of the strongest builds in the game. It was designed around an artifact mod. Lightning strikes twice, if you remember that. After throwing an arc grenade, gain increased grenade recharge for a short duration. Arc final blows extend the duration of the benefit. Was crazy with the Shinobu Hunter. Now this season there's a similar mod, but it's better. Impulse Recycler. Grenade final blows grant grenade energy. Multiple copies of this mod increase the amount gained, and I'm going to show you how to set this up. There are multiple ways to play it. There is a lot to go through in today's video, so stay with me. It's just going to keep building and building. Seriously, it's one of the most powerful things in Destiny 2 right now. That goes for PvE and PvP. Each subclass, exotic character can have a very high ceiling, and I plan to show you a lot of them. You're doing different things depending on where you are. In PvE, you're going for super and chaos. In PvP, you're going for straight pure output. You can either do the minimum of the build or go all in. You can do the minimum and just build around warmind cells, charged with light or elemental wells. There's a ton of build crafting that can go on. I have things to show for Titan, Warlock, Hunter, Arc subclass, Void, Solar, Stasis. Game changer. It's a different way to play. It's a very fun way to play. You've been seeing some of it in the background, but before I get into the builds and crazy things that you can do, I had a blast doing this. This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the premium global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Manscaped just launched their 4th generational trimmer, the new Lawnmower 4.0. Father's Day is just around the corner. He taught you how to shave, and now it's time to return the favor. If you didn't already know, Manscaped offers the best tools and liquid formulations for the big 3 odor zones: your body, your butt, and balls. And fellas, believe me when I tell you, your balls, nay, your cabals will thank you. I'm excited to be one of the first to try the new Lawnmower 4.0. It's waterproof. The new cordless battery can get up to 90 minutes of use on a full charge. You can even take it on the go. And when traveling, the 4.0 includes a travel feature by clicking the power button 3 times, so you don't have to worry about it turning on when traveling. The 4.0 features ceramic blades with skin-safe technology that helps reduce nicks and cuts. The blades can be replaced easily. It's very important. Precious cargo warrants safety. They also just launched the Ultra Smooth package. It's a 3-step kit to buff, protect, and smooth the most sensitive areas. The Lawnmower 4.0 is the perfect gift for dad this upcoming Father's Day. I mean, he said he wanted a lawnmower, so give him one. Or treat yourself. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped when it comes to grooming solutions for the modern man. And there's a great deal going on. Get 20% off plus free shipping at Manscaped with promo code CoolGuy20 at manscaped.com. Give the gift of the right tool for the right job. Here's an example of this build in action. You've been seeing it, but even though I fumble around, it took in total about 18 seconds to get my super. And I'm going to break this down as I go. It could have been a tad faster, could have been a little bit longer, and later I'll get into general play and override, things like that. And again, in PvE, you are very, very grenade focused for your super. In PvP, it is output and things get crazy there. The mods switch up depending on where you go, what subclasses you're on, and so on. I have things to show with Stormcaller, Oxstrider, Voidwalker, Sentinel, Hammers. The goal of the build is to combine what the artifact is giving you, and in some cases basically free, with your skill trees and exotics, and after that you have full control on what you want to do. In all of these cases, I'm going all in, unless I specify that I'm not. The 2 main things are Impulse Recycler, that costs 3 energy. It goes on your arms, I run double mod. The second thing, Ashes to Assets. It goes on your helmet, I double mod these as well. Gain bonus super energy on your grenade kills, and that's it, that's the base of the build. From there, I can't even begin to tell you the build crafting that goes on. It starts with stacking your trees, your exotics, and as an example, what I believe is the best use for all of this is Top Tree Voidwalker, Attunement of Chaos, the Bloom Tree. I have stacks on stacks, gain an extra stack of Charge with Light for every stack that I gain. Taking charge, picking up orbs becomes Charged with Light. Supercharge, you can have 2 additional stacks of Charge with Light, max of 5. Energy Converter, using your grenade attack grants you super energy. The more stacks that you have, the more it gives, to a maximum of 50% of your super energy. And then Elemental Ordnance. Defeating a combatant with a grenade spawns an Elemental Well. The Elemental Well grants ability energy to your lowest ability. The best way for Top Tree Void is the Controverse Hold. It's nutty. Charged Void grenades return a random amount of grenade energy on a hit. You use a charged Axion Bolt, and those kills are double Ashes to Assets super energy. The holds give you a random amount of grenade energy on hits. So this basically leads to never running out of your grenade, especially when there are groups of adds. When there are groups, and going back to that clip, it can roast an area. You're going to get the grenade back, have massive super gains, and it's between the random return and the impulse energy that it's giving you. It's not in this clip, but since they're dying 2 grenades, it's going to spawn an Elemental Well. That's going to give you some grenade energy back when you pick it up, so it's even more of a chance to have that upkeep. I can't tell you how fun this is, how strong this is, just throwing these grenades, getting a fast super. Crazy good, crazy fun. But back to the core sets. I've been running double mods, but you can do one and fill the other. So maybe a reloader, or anti-barrier, or maybe a finder on the top. But these other mods, energy converter, supercharge, and so on. You can do breach and clear, global reach for warmind cells, blast radius to get charged with light when you get kills with a grenade launcher. And in this particular case, I'm on Voidwalker. I can breach and clear Anarchy, a boss or a major, and then hit him with a Slova bomb and get back to getting my super. Various routes you can go. Like I said, if the enemies are there, the payoff is huge. The main thing, ashes to assets, impulse recycler, and this is also very potent in the Crucible, using these double mods. For Voidwalker, you go from top tree to middle tree for the handheld supernova. You also want double bomber for the Crucible on your class item, and that goes for any PvP build that I talk about. Because here's what's crazy about this interaction. Handheld is a one-shot kill. When you combine double impulse recycler with controverse hold, one of two things is going to happen. After a kill, it's either A, fully gonna recharge the grenade, because it's combining impulse recycler giving kills with controverse hold giving random energy, or B, it's gonna leave it at about 10%. If it's left at 10%, you just throw down your rift, double bomber is gonna get that grenade back. I've thrown back to back handheld supernovas. I've thrown over 20 of them in a game. It's set up to pretty much have it for every engagement that you get into. It is a rusher's nightmare. You don't want any part of this. It's one of the strongest things in the game right now, hands down. And if there's an off chance that you're low on grenade or rift, you hit them with a charged melee to get dark matter going for a bump to your grenade energy. I believe that this is one of the best, if not the best combination for what I'm talking about today. However, others are very comparable. I want to explore a couple more. It's any tree that has some sort of boost to your grenade energy or any exotic that can boost the grenade energy. So something like Top Tree Stormcaller with Crown of Tempest, that fits the mold. Arc ability kills restored arc abilities, conduction times. And for all of these setups, you can run a Demolitionist weapon, maybe a Demolitionist Ikelos SMG, that way you can get the nade energy and create cells. Or maybe you're running Blast Radius to get charged with light, you have something like Salvager's Salvo, that has Demolitionist and Chain Reaction. And yes, you can get Top Tree Crown of Tempest going in the Crucible as well. Double Impulse, double Ashes to Assets. It's like this for a lot of skill trees in the game, doesn't matter which character, as long as you have the right pairings. This particular game, I had my super in a minute, and around 30 seconds into the game, I was over 3/4 to my super, with all that stacking going on. You can get Nezrak's Sin going, Verity's Brow, tons of builds to make, getting the grenade back with ease frequently. For the Hunter, let's take a look at Top Tree with Lucky Raspberry. Random return on Arc Bolt hits, and a full Arc Bolt chain will reset it. It's the same thing, you're getting grenade kills, they can drop wells if you have on the mod. I'm on Top Tree with Combination Blow. Melee kills reset my dodge, so I have on Double Bomber. If I'm ever low on my grenade, I'll just get a melee kill and dodge, melee kill and dodge. That way I can keep it going. If the enemies are there, the super is quick work. And again, you have tons of play designing your build. Shinobu's Vow in PvE, skip hits, give grenade energy, and with Impulse, the grenade final blow gives grenade energy. Same thing, constantly refreshing your grenade, getting the super energy. And with this one, it's on any Arcstrider tree, top, middle, bottom. When you use this in the Crucible, I believe that this is better than Lightning Strikes Twice. It's massive upkeep. I have it paired with a Demolitionist occluded sniper rifle, so when I get a sniper rifle kill, I get grenade energy back. I honestly have so much gameplay to show, all I can really do is just tell you to trust me on these. For PvP builds, aside from Controverse Hold, get your Discipline stat as high as you can, and in some of these clips, I'm even running max tier 10 Discipline. And real quick, I said earlier, I haven't seen anyone using this. I've checked, because if I did, with the core of it, I would be getting handheld supernova, I would be getting skipped. And on the rare case that I do get handheld supernova or skipped, I check them, they don't have the mods. I don't see players doing this. For Titans, there's the hammers, various routes, bottom tree sunspots. You can do Ashen Wake. When you get a double kill with the fusion, it gets you your grenade back. Then you create a sunspot for more damage, and straight up, before I forget, all of this makes Adrenaline Junkie a viable option, because the upkeep on Adrenaline Junkie is pretty much all the time, 33% more damage on a ×3 stack. Then you add on something like the sunspot damage with its regen, a well mod. Maybe Font of Might, picking up an elemental well that matches your element type, grants a temporary bonus to weapon damage of that element type. Like I said, multiple routes you can go. Something like Hollow Fire Earth, say you have your super up and you're running, let's say, sunspots, those grenades are pretty much automatic. Tons to throw. Phoenix Cradle to get the sunspots up, and that's also for your team as well. You're an Armamentarium for double grenades. Sentinel, bottom tree has a perk built in that getting grenade kills gives you grenade energy. There's a world where you can put on Doom Fangs, get extra super energy for a shield bash, get grenade kills for more super energy, and so on. Middle tree with the detonators. The detonators going off gives grenade energy. Pair with Ursa, something like that. There's a ton to work with. There's also the Ahamkara Tripmine Gunslinger that already gives grenade energy with ability hits. With the core build, so many things you can do. Your mind can begin to wonder and build craft. When it comes to a Grandmaster, that's going to be iffy because you need certain ad spawns, you need certain things to happen. That and your mods are very important for anti-barrier, ammo finders, and so on. You might be able to get away with just one impulse, one Ashes to Assets, but that could prove difficult. But in a lot of activities override, things like Vault of Glass. Think about the Templar when ads come out. It's absolutely shredded by a lot of these builds. You're gonna get a lot of super energy and your grenade back. Some of them in the Crucible are extremely strong, straight up some of the best builds in Destiny 2 right now. And in PvP, you can also do Powerful Friends, Radiant Light, High Energy Fire, Taking Charge, and have these 2 mods. When you build it out, it's fun, it's strong, and there's a ton I didn't cover. There are more pairings out there, you just need to find them and tune them. The Bloomwalker is my favorite with Controverse Hold. You can also do Nezrak Sin with Elemental Wells. To get that timer going, get that grenade energy back, it's so good. Demo weapons, Adrenaline Junkie, Wellspring, Warmind cells, it's up to you to build around it, but it all starts right here. Impulse Recycler, Ashes to Assets, have fun. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about this down below, your thoughts, your builds, let's brainstorm and help each other. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.